I mean, it's smaller than most belts, but
It's a good looking belt.
yeah, it is. Did a good job on it.
To me, it's got that trophy look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I forgot to mention in my new belt day video that it's cast.
Hmm.
That's
Mm.
why it's heavy.
I wonder if they're originally meant for the side plates to be bare like that, or were they going to add something later and they just didn't forget it looks good like that? Makes you wonder, you know.
I forgot to clean it, but that's okay. It'll be all right.
You're safe. You're fine.
I usually clean them before I do that, and I forgot.
Don't worry, we won't
Well,
hold
the
it
important
against
thing,
you.
Mark, is did you take the picture of it in front of the tree in the front yard?
Yes, I did. It'll
Okay.
be
All
it'll be
right.
As
Wednesday's
long as you
picture
did
next
that,
week.
you're good.
It'll be
Yeah,
it'll be next Wednesday's picture.
Okay.
because that tree has to be in it. Tomorrow, I'm going
Gotta
to take
have
a
the tree.
picture of my C4 right next to the tree.
Well, what's funny about that tree? It's actually a little mound, and they've got some trees there. They got flagpole there,
Mhm.
and we've taken senior pictures there. We've taken prom pictures there. I've taken belt pictures. It's just a good background.
It
But that
is.
couple passed away, and the house is sold. The new couple
Mm.
hasn't taken it over yet, so I don't know if they're going to let me continue to take pictures there. I'm going to go introduce myself and kind of work that angle. But
There you go.
yeah.
Like, hey, my neighbor used to let me take pictures. Can you
Okay.
let the tradition keep on going on?
I don't normally acknowledge the comments before the show starts, but hello Ashley, hello Rylan.
Hey, Ashley,
I don't know if
Rylan.
she's gonna
guys.
get off. I don't know if she's gonna get off or not. She usually hops on to watch, but she's usually working and she has to
Mhm.
hop right back off. But if she has Rylan with her, then she's probably gonna watch a little bit longer.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. I think it'll be a good show. We've had a week off. We're refreshed. We look only as we can look.
Mhm.
What's up, Phil?
Richard, did you watch Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes,
Is that good?
it's okay.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it. My son
It's
was all
okay.
about it.
Yeah.
Because it's on Peacock. You don't have to pay extra for it. I didn't know if it was any good or not.
Eagle Savage is watching, so he's going to really enjoy the very first of the show.
All
Is
right.
the echo on my side? Phil says there's an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear echo.
I don't
neither.
hear an echo.
Maybe he's got an ear infection. I don't hear an echo. I don't know. But I got those few things to talk about, and we can talk about some other things. We might wing it in the second hour like we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
That's our usual MO. Ethan didn't hear an echo, so it must be Phil's sound system.
Well, I muted out and went back in.
Okay. Oh, wearing the jacket tonight. It is jacket weather, so
The jacket has returned.
Oh man,
the jacket
it's
has
cold
returned.
in here.
Put on jacket.
Ben says that as my AC just comes on.
Forget you, Richard. You're nothing special, dude.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
You're not that special, dude.
that's
Dude,
Dude,
right.
not your
Look
specialty,
at-
dude.
I'm looking forward to this opening.
I'll tell you what though, today's a good day because it is the official ending of hurricane season.
Officially?
The end of
Yes.
November? End of November?
Yep.
Yeah. Was it June through November?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Did the hurricanes get the memo?
I
how do
hope
they,
so.
How do they know when they're in season? I mean,
Right? That's what I'm saying.
that's like, why do they put deer crossing signs up? Deer can't read.
Right?
No, but they do recognize pictures of themselves. Here's your sign.
Here's your sign.
That's right. That's right.
Why did my computer
Yeah,
decide to
I'm
act
showing
up?
off a new T-shirt tonight too, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. Got my water. I didn't spill anything tonight.
Okay, and you got your lid on there. Okay, you're safe tonight, right?
I actually
Yeah,
knocked
as long
over my
as
Sonic pot, but the lid didn't pop off this time.
Okay, well, as long as you're safe.
I bumped it with a chair. This table is too wiggly.
Mark, you need a cup like this where the lid's, shuts.
I know. Yeah.
Come on now.
I know.
I know somebody that can do that.
I actually got a new water bottle today. At work, so it's got a lid on it, screw-on lid.
There you go.
Yeah.
What the
go. Here we go. We'll see you on the other side.
Hey, you got LA Smooth, part of the Samoan Dynasty and the Bloodline. And you know what? Do what I do. Listen and watch to span the globe.
My name is Linguini Guido Two Tacos. You're watching Bouts Most Wanted Spanners. I got it right. Can't believe it. Good evening, everybody. We were off 2 weeks, so forgive the humor. My name is Mark Bagger. You are watching Spanning the Globe. I want to welcome everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to the show. Joining me as usual are the usual suspects. Mr. Richard Ward to my left.
What's going on, everybody?
Mr. Andy B to my bottom.
Hey, everybody.
And to his left, Mr. Ben, the other guy from the other group.
From the other group.
That other
From
guy.
Championship Belt Brothers. I'll get it right here in a second. And Andy is the founder, owner, and CEO of Love Those Wrestling Belts.
Can you believe it?
So if you're not a member of any of those groups, please be sure to join those groups. They're drama-free, sucker-free.
Join us.
Join Wide World of Belts.
Join all of us.
That's where
all of our
this program
groups.
originates out of. So let's get started and see who is watching the show tonight. Mr. Kirk Hall, who actually commented almost an hour ago.
What's up, Kirk?
Hey, Kirk.
Thank you for watching the show. Mr. Christopher Rains.
Christopher.
What's up,
how you
Chris?
doing?
We had him on the last
Chris.
show.
Hope all is well.
He got his belt, by the way.
Sure did.
Ethan Thompson.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Ethan?
Ethan? What's going on?
Oh, there's Nor.
Nor!
What's up?
There he is.
Okay.
Now the show's official. Now we can
Tyler-
start.
Tyler Dove is in the room. Be careful, everybody, you get pregnant.
Hey, Ashley.
Well, actually,
Ashley.
my oldest and my grandson's
Rylan,
watching too.
what's up, buddy?
Rylan. She says he gets real shy when he hears his name mentioned on the program. So
Cool. What's up,
Platinum?
Rylan?
What's
Last
going
wasn't
on,
there
Platinum?
there's a resident
Yeah.
comedian.
How's it
What's
going?
up, Ricky?
How's it going?
There's Gianni.
Good evening,
my.
Gianni.
Amy
Oh,
Gianni.
it's just Gianni.
Who's
Oh, by
this?
the way, Gianni.
That's not gonna fit. You need another 4 inches.
Aha!
Aha.
Oh, Phil. I hope we got the
Hey, Phil.
fix for you.
Hey,
We
Phil,
did
what's up?
Eagle Savage. I did
Uh-oh.
that intro just for you, so I hope you enjoyed that.
The Eagle's in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No echo. Okay, good.
that's good.
That is not velvet. The hat is not velvet. However, this jacket is. I am wearing the jacket tonight.
It's Velvet.
Mr. Scott.
Hey,
What's up, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Same here.
Oh, okay. That's right. The Cowboys playing tonight. If you have Prime Video, you can watch. I have it, but I forgot to turn it on.
Hey, what's the best place to buy turtlenecks?
I don't know. We'll get into that in a minute. Just catch up on all these comments. I'll skip a few Gianni's because, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I got it right here. So, thanks for copying me. Yeah, Luna's got a sore throat tonight. Yep.
Welcome to Walmart. Here's your cart. Get out of here.
I think he liked the intro. Did I say belts or bouts? I can't remember.
Bouts.
Okay.
Bouts.
Gotta say,
All right.
you gotta say it right.
Yeah.
Hey, Christopher.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that gentleman, that person, here in a little bit. Tyler.
What's
Tyler.
up, Tyler?
Oh, Pearl on birth control. Yeah. He's got the. For those of you that don't get the joke. His accent has been known to get people pregnant. So,
Yeah.
It happens.
hello, Facebook user or FU for
FU.
short. If you are
FU.
watching us on Facebook in one of the Facebook groups, we encourage you to please click the StreamYard link and then click on the link there that allows your name to pop up on the screen so we know who's watching the show and can give you a proper hello. Or if you don't want to do that, you can switch over to YouTube and watch us on the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel.
Yep.
And speaking of that, I got to scroll up here, guys. I'm trying to get control of this thing. If you're, we always announce the sponsors for the show, and our sponsors are, of course, Mark Leather Championship Belt Leathering, which is yours truly,
Mm-hmm.
and Unique Championship Belts. Let me get rid of that comment there.
Can't wait to hear the sound music.
Yeah, that'll come in the second hour.
Okay, I can wait.
Yeah. Also, we have a kind of an informal sponsor. She's made some shows for us, or shirts for the show. That is Ashley Southern Designs. That's my daughter Ashley. So I'm gonna give her a shout out. She's made me and Richard a couple of real nice. What would you call them? Quirky shirts.
Classic wrestling shirts.
Yeah, classic
There you
wrestling
go.
related shirts. Yes, she could do almost anything with a shirt. So be sure you look her up. She's on Facebook, by the way. Ashley Southern Designs. I shot a commercial for her, by the way, the other day. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. They partner with us on the StreamYard subscription, so we appreciate their cooperation and partnership on that. That's Jake and Landon out of Oklahoma City. They love to talk about wrestling, ECW, and WWE in particular. So they
Thank
do a
you,
great job.
guys.
So shout out to
Yep,
those
thanks,
guys.
guys.
So let's I'll catch up on the comments here in a minute, but first of all, we need let's get the show started.
Let's
I did
let's
not
talk
mean to
about
interrupt.
that surprise intro.
Yeah, the surprise intro. Yes, let's do that. Well, first of all, nope, we got to take care of business first.
Oh, okay.
Got belt of the week.
There you go.
Yeah, so let me bring in the belt cam. Where's the belt? There you are, little booger. This is the whoops. Mute the mic. Okay, had to mute the mic on the camera. This is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, which was the version of the title prior to the Dome Globe. Now, you guys, all guys know that me and Ben are Dome Globe aficionados. Sorry, Ben.
I like that. I like that belt, man.
But this was worn by not Luthez, but Buddy Rogers, Dory Funk Jr., Harley Race. Harley Race was the last one to hold this before he lost. He got the Dome Globe prior to defending the title when he lost to Jack Briscoe in Houston. So this one has 4 side plates, which have nothing on them. There's no etching on them. They're just clear domes. Which is, I guess you call this a Dome Globe. Now, I've been told that there are actually, on the original, there were 6 side plates. I don't know if that's true or not. But what's unique about this belt, as far as wrestling, is this one has a buckle on the end.
Cool.
But check out the stitching there.
But that's what the original had, right?
Yes. Belts back then didn't have snaps. They had buckles. This has real nice stitching. This belt was made by, I didn't relive this. This was made by Muhammad Asif, MS Creations. And I forgot to mention in my live, when I did the live review of it, that this is a cast belt. This is not an etched belt. It's cast. So it's heavy, very heavy.
Nice.
And it's a small belt, but it's nice. But it is a little beefy for a small belt.
So now, when
Uh,
you said 6 side plates, what
That's-
did they look like? Did they look the same as
Yes, they're all
those?
6 of those
I-
same things. Yes.
I have
Okay.
one myself, and that's one of my favorite belts.
What if they put a globe on each one, like the actual globe on each one?
It would be nice. Now,
That would be nice.
The new
Yeah.
junior heavyweight title has that.
I
Oh,
was going to bring
really?
that up. Yes.
Okay.
But-
Oh, does
Well,
it?
they have the
That-
the champions on it on the etched on the side plates, don't they?
Yes, but it's also I think there's like countries on it too, ain't it?
I can't remember. I just
Yeah.
know they're not clear. They're not just smooth.
Yeah.
This one is worded kind of differently. It says champion of the world up here, right below the crown, and then heavyweight wrestling. So that's a little bit unique to
Yeah.
today's belts. So nice crown on top. And like I said, this is a cast belt, so it's a little heavy, but it is small.
That's nice, though.
Yeah, it wasn't a very big belt. So
No, as a matter of fact,
yeah.
I was also told this belt, this one here, is actually a little bit bigger than the original was. So,
Yeah.
but compared to the belts I have on the rack, it is smaller. So, but that is the belt of the week. Muhammad Asif, he did the plates and the leather. So, if you want one of those, hit him up.
Yeah, that is a nice belt, man.
Thank you.
How was the
Also-
leather on that belt?
It's nice. It's stitched. There's no tooling on it. It's just stitched.
Yeah.
And I don't do stitching. I don't have a machine. Those things are $1,800.
Mm-hmm.
I also have for sale still this Hogan 84. This was made by my Ahmed Asser. The plates were. Let me go full screen. My Ahmed Asser. It's a Hogan 84. It's on my leather. It's got the lacing, the nice lace strap. Here's the back of it with my logo on the snap box there. And it does have a few issues. So I'm selling at a discount. The side plates have some markings on them that was, I believe, done by the plastics right there between the letters right there. I believe that's from the plastic sticking to the lacquer. They didn't let it dry properly before it did that. Also, there's a small scratch on the main plate right here. You see it scratch right there. And then right here is a BB size dent in the main plate. But it's a great belt. I don't need it. He sent it to me at a really great price. I couldn't pass it up as a thank you for being a good customer. I guess it was. But I don't need it, and so I'm gonna sell it. I usually get $350 for a laced strap belt, but because of the issues, I'm gonna let it go for $300 shipped. So if you want this belt, I've had a couple people hit me up but didn't follow through. But if you want this belt, just hit me up after the show. Otherwise, it'll go on the belt sales post tomorrow. So $300 shipped for a Hogan 84 lace strap. That's a good deal. Also, one more thing. I got those classic Shields Dome Glow plates, which I'm still working on. I've got to repaint the side plates. I do have the leather strap cut. I've got it, the holes punched for the plates and the lacing holes punched. I just have to wait to get the plates repainted before I can put them on there. So I don't need 4 Dome Globes. I get 4 of them. But what I do have is this Fandu right here, Dome Globe. I'm gonna let it go because you can still get these. If I want one later, I'll get one. But I need to clean these plates up a little bit. They got looks like some water spots. I gotta polish those out pretty good. But it's just set on the shelf. I bought it brand new from Fandu, but I'll let this go for $350 shipped. If you want it, hit me up after the show. I need to make room for that classic Shields Dome Globe, which is going to be the crown jewel of my my collection.
That's an awesome price, fellas. Jump on that.
$350 shipped. It also comes with a belt bag with the NWA logo on it. So, and I believe that's it, guys.
That's a good deal, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
It is. Okay. If I do say so myself. To catch up on the comments. We were talking about let me get rid of the belt cam thing because it's making noise here. There we go. Okay. We were talking at the beginning of the show, that little imitation I did, and what that was a reference to is a person by the name of Giovanni Guido Tanaka. We've mentioned him on the show before, and it really is not worth mentioning. But he has he's caused a ruckus in the groups. He continues to do so. And what he does, he's got a Facebook group called Belts Most Wanted Scammers. I'm not a member of that group. I have no desire to be a member of that group. I do have friends that are in that group, and they kind of keep me abreast of what's going on. But what this guy does, he's a self-appointed detective of the belt hobby, and he's trying to expose scammers. The problem with that is that he's going after the wrong guys. Somebody has a deal that they're not happy with, they'll go run into him and say, this guy scammed me. And the guy just, he opens up these case numbers, which I believe is not legal because he's presenting himself as an investigator. In order to be a legal investigator, you have to have a license. So the case numbers are not only bogus, but they're illegal. but he's messaged me a couple times because we called him out before. He
He's
denies
messaged
it.
all of us.
Yes, but he's calling out well-known, well-respected members of the hobby, and the latest victim in his thing, and it's not. This doesn't just involve Guido, but it involves another maker who is pissed off at another gentleman for kicking him out of his belt group because he can't obey the rules. I kicked him out of my group. The maker is somebody help me. I can't remember. It's
Relab.
Ali Hussein Relab.
RLAB, Relab.
Yeah, Relab.
Real creative.
Yeah.
So I can't either. You're welcome. But I don't know all the details, but from what I understand is that he made a deal with a friend of mine named Ken Harper on some belts. Or no, he wanted Ken to do some sell some belts for him, and that
And promo. He wanted him to promote him.
yes. Now Ken, as most of us would, said, "I'm not going to do this unless I get something out of the deal. I need to get either discounts on the belts. I don't know if he said free belts or not, but if I'm going to put your work out there, I got to get something out of this deal." And I don't remember, the deal fell through for some reason. He's been kicked out of Ben's group. He's been kicked out of my group. I think, Andy, you kicked him out of your group.
No, I never would let him in. He didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he broke the rules twice in my group. I let him in the first time because I was trying to work a deal with him on a belt, which it never came to fruition. And he promised not to do it again, so I let him back to the group. He immediately did it again. And so he goes running to Guido, telling Guido that Ken has blackmailed him. And so Guido comes on his little video thing and starts telling people that Ken asked for a free belt in exchange for promoting this maker's belts, and that is bribery. Well, first of all, no, it's not bribery, because in order for it to be bribery, there has to be some kind of a threat there. Ken is, he asked for Ken to put his work over. Ken offered his deal. This is what I'll do. He didn't like the deal. That's not bribery. He can choose to do it or choose not to do it. That's not bribery. I mean, that's just my opinion.
And there's screenshots. There's screenshots.
Yeah.
That this maker is presented and Ken has presented that in no way, shape, or form show anything beyond Ken said, yeah, you can promote your belt in my group. That's all those screenshots said. So, and I see a comment, and this is why, Carmine. This guy is trying to frame. He's been targeting admins. He's been targeting well-known people in the hobby with no grounds or anything. Yet he did something to somebody and then keeps trying to cover it up.
Yeah, he owes Sean Randall some money that he says
Right.
he didn't owe him. Yeah.
And recently in the group, there was a post. And again, he tried to justify what he did. What I'm getting at is we need to collectively quit allowing people like this ruin it for the rest of us.
Right.
And what is happening is you're going around trying to take someone's name and smear it and drag it through the mud unjustifiably and unreasonably. And for him to continue to keep doing this. And we have a problem with people in other groups. I can't tell anybody how to run their own group. But when you harbor people like this, you're enabling the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Remove him from his group. Give him a small circle. Don't give him this wide range to go out here and say these type of things about people. Again, referencing back to what the whole situation with Ken, the whole situation with Tyler Dove.
Yeah.
Those two situations. This guy has taken upon himself to try to tell and intimidate people into admitting guilt when there's no guilt there. This maker, our lab, went to Guido and presented this. None of this evidence that I've seen and other people have seen does not present any wrongdoing whatsoever.
And
But
Guido
he's
reached
gonna
out to Ken Harper, and Ken told him what was going on.
Right.
But
Ken
he's claiming it's
answered him.
and yeah, Ken was. I mean, I wouldn't have answered him. As a matter of fact, the 2 times he's messaged me, I didn't respond. In fact, I blocked him after the second time because he's a fool. He claims to have been in the hobby for 20 years, but nobody's ever heard of him until just the
I've
last few
never heard
months.
of him. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
for,
then he
to have
tried,
such a presence hobby, it's ridiculous.
this maker tried to go to Guido and try to say Tyler tried to get a free belt from him. If you look at the screenshots, I've seen the screenshot. If you look at them, Tyler paid this maker. So how did did Tyler go and file a PayPal claim before the belt got to him? No, not like some people, but it's okay to do it. You know, according to some people, it's okay to do it as long as it's him. But if somebody else that's not wrongdoing, you're gonna try to intimidate somebody into an admission of guilt
Yep.
and try to say, well, if you don't answer me, then it's an admission of guilt. That's BS.
Right.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
I'm asking you guys, if that guy is in your group, I'm going to start leaving groups if he's there, because he's not giving no one a fair chance.
No.
And then he's going around and saying and doing these type of things. That is why we're calling attention to his name.
Yeah, he's
Like I
only in
said,
groups so he can find stuff like this
Yeah.
and try to start the drama.
He targets admins. He targets admins, and there's proof that he targets admins. He lurks. He sits around and he lurks around the groups. He's not commenting unless there's some type of controversy. Oh, congratulations, Ethan.
Yeah.
You're an admin in the group, so you qualify.
Just now catch up that comment.
Yeah, that's the comment I'm referring to.
Yeah.
And I get it. He sent me messages and I don't answer him. I don't feel the need to answer him for anything.
Yeah.
I
agree with Tyler.
And we got to do better than that. Quit enabling this guy.
Right.
Because all he's doing is lurking in the groups, trying to find a story, trying to make himself famous, and trying to boost his little group up, where he gets 2 likes per post every time he posts. And it's the same couple guys that's doing it.
Yeah, and it's not like
if you guys are watching this, I'm not coming after you. I'm just telling you the type of person this guy is.
He's making
not
up his
good.
own drama because what he's looking for is not happening. So he's going to make his own up by going after these people.
well, he admits that his group is one of the most controversial. I agree.
He prides on that. He prides on
prides
that.
on it, yeah.
That is his driving engine.
Yeah.
That's his driving force, and that's his motivation to being like this. We don't need that. We done went through the whole EW situation and beyond that with dealing with people. You know, this is a getaway. We're all trying to share and just be part of
Exactly.
What's up,
this
Super
whole
Dave?
thing. We don't need this.
Trying to
But
enjoy
as
the
long as we
hobby.
got people, as long as we have people that continue to do this, it's going to keep rearing its ugly head.
And this is what's funny is that we talked about Guido for the first time several months ago, and it was the deal with Sean Randall. And what we understood at the time, because this is what was said. Now, conveniently, that video has been taken down and the story has changed. But from what we understood, and I'm not alone in this, we understood that he had filed a PayPal claim against, was it Sean?
Sean Randall.
Was he collected the money for the belt before the belts arrived? And now he's saying that's not the case. But I can't find the video. He's taking it down. He's changed the story
Because
why
that's
it
the
came to
narrative.
me.
That's the narrative he gave out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also came out from other people,
Yeah, and
including Sean Randall.
he reached out to me because somebody told him about us talking about this, which was several months ago. We'd forgotten about it, and he said, "I want to clear my name." And I'm like, "Well, show me the video." Well, I didn't respond to the video. I just came onto the show and said, "Hey, I'm gonna respond to you in chat. Send me a link to the video you're talking about, and let's prove it." So he sends me the video, and there was some compelling stuff in there. But again, the story has changed because there was no mention of PayPal claims prior to the belt arriving. He said that he filed that PayPal claim for some other reason, but I can't find that video. He's taken a lot of them down. But nevertheless, somebody went to him and told him we had mentioned him on the show. He had never seen the show before, and I have a pretty good idea who sent that to him.
We all do. We all do.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I'll give you a little hint. Want one of these?
You want one of these?
Yeah, want one of these? Yeah. So, some of you that know who I'm talking about, that don't know who I'm talking about, probably think I'm having a seizure. But yeah, there's some guy that got pissed off at me because I wouldn't buy into his drama, and he blocked me, and he's trying to cause me trouble with Guido, which good luck.
I'm sorry that comment.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
It's in YouTube.
Okay, I'm
Mr.
trying to
Eagle
find it.
Savage himself.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Word of advice:
I'll
quit
find it.
pushing the Sutton button,
Yeah.
or you're gonna suffer the consequences.
Oh,
Yeah,
here it is.
don't make him break out the birthday hat, the backpack, and the balloon, okay?
There it is. And I don't have anything against EJ. He's got something against me. But if you're going to sit there and tell me go F myself, then that just kind of speaks to your character. It doesn't speak to mine. I've done re-leathers for him. He was, we had great transactions. We had great conversation, but he got into it with Tyler Dove and his maker over something stupid that he did and wanted me to back him up on it. And I refused to do it. And so now I'm his sworn enemy. He blocked me, kicked me out of his group. Then he unblocked me. And so I blocked him, blocked him back. And I've since unblocked him because I just want to see if he'll reach out to me. He's not going to. But I think he went to Guido. Guido says he didn't. But I can't think of anybody else that would say, hey, Guido, these guys were talking about you 3 months ago. Here's the link. Why would somebody do that? Now, if it happened last week, I could see that. But 3 months ago?
It was 3, 4, maybe even 5 months.
Yeah,
ago
it's several months ago. Yeah.
That we talked about it. We discussed the whole
And
situation,
we moved on. And we moved on.
and it went far in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
We moved on from it.
Yeah, I know, Johnny.
And then magically it just reappeared, and then all of us started getting messages and message me. Oh, I know we're never going to look eye to eye. We're never going to look eye to eye, and I ain't got time for that, man. If you're gonna wait 4 or 5 months, you might as well forget it. The conversation is dead.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
We didn't have to open any case number or nothing like that. It was part of a discussion.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not aware of this situation. I know about the thing with the belt, but I didn't realize that Guido got involved in it.
Oh, he made a comment in another group.
Okay, is this a group where the guy took the screwdriver to the post, pried it loose? Is that the belt where the figures fell off of it?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
a hardcore belt. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks, Johnny. Yeah. It's
No.
it's beyond. And Carmine said it, and I agree with it. I'm not gonna go on and on and on. I'll wait another 6 months till I get another message, and I'll glance at it and move on. We don't need that, man.
We've given him more time than he deserves, but he came
We
at a friend of
have.
ours.
more time.
But he
have,
came at a
we
friend of
have.
ours for no good reason, and so
What's up, Jermaine?
we're gonna sit here and bash him as much
He
as we
didn't.
can.
He didn't came at quite a few guys.
Ken,
You
Jermaine,
know,
Tyler.
Ken, Jermaine, Tyler, just unreasonably, right? But then then let's discuss this R Lab maker who told Tyler, and I saw it in the discussion. If Tyler gives him a bad review, he's not getting his belt.
Yeah.
Is that called scamming? Yes, it is.
Yep.
You openly admitted saying that you wasn't going to give him the belt. I was in the chat when he said it. Then he came after me because he was removed from Championship Belt Brothers. We're not the only group out there. Go peddle your stuff in your own group. You have your own group. You can go do it in this group and that group, but you're not going to do it at ours. You're not going to bring that noise and that garbage into the group. That's not what we're here for.
Right.
Nope.
And for him to even, he messaged me the other day. Oh, well, Tyler's belt's on his way. Did you send? So then he also said he wasn't going to send Tyler his belt directly. He was going to send his belt to a third party. That's BS. That third party didn't have nothing to do with the
It was
whole
lit-
transaction.
It was the leather guy, right?
Yeah, that's the name. And then this person didn't even know what was going on
Right.
when was asked about it.
Yeah.
So now he gets dragged into a situation that he has nothing. He don't even want any part of it, really.
I would blame
Send
you.
the guy his belt that he paid for, that there's receipts that he paid for, that there's proof that he paid for. Don't play these games.
Yeah.
That's why I have been on a warpath against a lot of these makers, because a lot of them wants to waste your time. They want to play games. They
Mhm.
want you to they want free enterprise, they want free advertise. They don't want to have to do anything. I'm not saying all makers, I'm saying a good majority of them. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, 98% of these makers are not legit. Most of them are middlemen,
Mhm.
or they're some type of agent. That's why when a belt goes wrong or is messed up, they're in the clouds. They don't realize, some of them don't even touch the belt. Some of these makers ain't never touched the belt or bout. None of them. All they do is they try to make a sale. Um.
Yeah, I've
Oh
seen. I've
yeah,
seen.
Ethan,
I've seen
you
stuff
better
of
not.
that. Yeah.
We know the consequence of that, man.
Yeah.
You get a video about
I
you,
want. I want to
just like
respond
they
to this
said about
comment.
Tyler.
I want to respond to
Or
this comment. Tyler, your belt's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. It was supposed to be delivered today, but I guess I got hung up in transit. But it says it'll be. It's in your town, so it should be delivered tomorrow. And you won't be the only one with a Hogan 86 on my leather. So you'll be able to say you want one of these.
yeah, make sure you wear a Chris Jericho shirt when you
And
talk
somebody
about
needs
it.
to tell that guy to quit doing
Uh,
promos. He doesn't do good. He doesn't do.
no, you tried that already, Mark,
He's
and he
he's
got mad
imitating.
at
Yeah,
you.
he's imitating wrestlers. There's
Yeah,
a difference.
it's okay. Just
Oh yeah.
let them be. You can't
Yeah.
you can't change spots on the leopard.
No.
Just let it
No.
go. Um,
There you go. Yeah. Again, I don't have anything against EJ. I really don't. I considered him a friend, but he wanted me to. He wanted to know what my opinion on something. I gave it to him. He took my advice. He apologized. They didn't accept the apology, which is their right to do so. I didn't have a dog in the fight, but I guess he got upset because they wouldn't accept the apology. He went on another rant and another tirade, and then he came at me at something and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And he's bringing my name up in these rants. He said he had talked to me. I think he said he talked to somebody else. I won't name that person. That's they're across the bear. They mentioned my name. Said Mark gave me good advice. Well, I did, but it made it sound like I was feeding him stuff to go after these guys, and I wasn't. I told him. I said you need to just chill. I said It was about that raffle. He wanted the
Yeah,
refund.
Jermaine, you missed a lot.
Yeah, didn't want the belt. He decided he didn't want the belt because he wanted to wait 2 weeks for it. So he asked for his money back plus the value of the belt. And that's not how it works. You gave up your right to the belt. You get your money back for the raffle. That's it. That was the only advice I gave him. And no, I take it back. I did tell him. I said these guys were coming at him, rightly so, because he called a few of them dishonest, because he just wasn't being patient. And they were coming at him, and I told him, I said, you need to quit responding to that. They're not going to stop as long as you keep responding to it, because that's why they do it, is to get a rise out of you. That's why we do stuff like this, to get a rise out of somebody. I figured I'd get a rise out of Guido. But anyway, so he was telling people I was giving him good advice while he was attacking these guys, making it sound like I was telling him what to say about these guys. That wasn't the case at all. And so I told him, I said, look, I want you to stop mentioning my name in your rants, when you go live. And he was also mentioning my name on the leather. He was promoting my leather on the belts I'd done for him, which I appreciated. And that was fine. But he was mentioning my name, saying he gave me good advice, and you guys are pieces of this and that. So I told him to quit going live and mentioning my name. He took that to mean don't mention my name when it comes to doing the leather. So he starts referring to me as that gentleman that does Mark Leather, and told me, I'm really disappointed to hear you say that. And that's okay. That's okay. And then he blocked me because I wouldn't buy into the drama. That's what the whole thing was. I didn't want involved in the deal. He asked me for some advice. I gave it to him. And the rest is on him. But I'm not going to sit there and go, yeah, you're right. You're right. He wasn't right. He wasn't right. And here's what's stupid. This is the funniest thing of all. That belt he gave up on the raffle, he ended up buying later.
What's up, Eric? What's up, Steven?
He not only did not get the refund for the value of the belt, he paid for the value of the belt later, got that belt.
Didn't he pay higher?
I don't know. I don't know what he
Yeah,
paid for it.
I mean, it's like what's
Didn't he make a trade plus cash? I
It
can't
was,
remember. What it was.
I don't know the
It's-
details. I
it's
mean,
confusing.
He
Yeah.
purchased the belt one way or another. Either he did the trade or he paid cash, but he purchased the belt he won in a raffle that he didn't want to wait for.
makes sense to him, I guess.
What was it? 4 weeks that belt was going to be made. It was about 4. It turned out beautiful,
Yeah, it turned out beautiful.
but he didn't want to wait the 4 weeks. He said he was getting the runaround, which 4 weeks is not bad. I waited 2.5 years for Classic Shields.
Yeah, you did.
So 4 months is no big deal, but he didn't want to wait that long, or was it 4 weeks? He didn't want to wait that long, so he asked for his money back plus the value of the belt because he won that raffle. Doesn't work that way, dude. He asked me what I thought, and I said, that's wrong. And so that's when we went on the apology tour, and that kind of blew up in his face. But if you hear him calling my name out, tell me to go F myself. That's why. That's why.
See, the thing with me is, like, people. I don't hate people at all. I can't hate. It's a strong word.
Yeah.
I might hate their actions and their ways, but I don't hate. You know what I mean?
I'm skipping around on the comments. I'm sorry, I was talking one thing.
No, that's all right. It's just there's too much people out there. I don't know what it is. It's just we're trying to enjoy the love of our belt collecting hobby, or sport of professional wrestling. We're trying to share, the good things about it, and there's more bad stuff coming up than good stuff. Me and Ben talked about this a while ago. The reason why I stopped doing the new belt days was because of all the drama, and Ben's like, "No, don't do that."
No,
He
that's
said,
what the
you
whole
should share it. That's what this hobby
that's
is
what the hobby's about. Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's we need to get back to showing our collections and stop this kindergarten, high school, junior high school stuff.
it's all about egos, man.
Yeah, we're all grown men.
It's all about egos. And we have so many mismatched personalities in this whole hobby community, or whatever you want to refer to.
Yeah.
When they clash hard.
Yeah.
And then you have those ones that think they're elitist, or they're
I'm going to tell you
ultra
what it is. I'm going to
alphas.
refer to the belt collecting hobby just like the promo hobby. There's some people that can't turn off the persona and and know the difference between reality and fantasy.
Yeah, I mean,
And they live in it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, And
you take the
we're all
good with
just
the
here to have
bad.
fun. Yeah, we're all here to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. And we want way more good than dealing with the bad element. But it's there. You're always gonna have the trolls. I had somebody
Yeah.
troll my live tonight.
Wow.
Saw that.
And when the other admins see that, you're probably gonna leave Championship Belt Brothers. I'm just gonna warn you.
While we're talking
and-
about Guido real quick, I want to show this video because this is a perfect representation of how Guido operates. Now, pay close attention to the captions. Gary Sutton put this in his group, but I'm the one that made it. I gave it to him, but I want to show this off tonight. So pay close attention. You know what I'm talking about. That's how Guido operates.
Yep, exactly.
Where was he when Eddie Williams was doing his thing?
I don't
Where was
recall
he?
him being there. I don't recall it at all.
Where
He's
was
been here
he
20
when
he's
Josh
been here
Hammer was
20
doing his
years.
thing?
And
He's
if
been
where
here
was he
20
started out
years.
Yeah.
and tell
Where-
stories, he didn't tell the Eddie story. Now, did he?
No, where was he when Josh Hammers was scamming makers? And
Out there?
I believe may still be doing that because he still has his group up.
I mean, he's supposedly been in this for 20 years. Where was he those times?
I mean,
I don't.
another
I don't
thing
sweat a
is,
spot.
if anybody hates me, I don't care. This is not a hobby. This is not like reality. This is not real life. I'm not here to have everybody like me. I'm just here to be honest,
I
have
don't,
fun, come on the show with you guys, and
I don't know who this is, but Gianni Martello.
that's
Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. Don't go break his thumbs.
That is Steven Anderson.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the rest. I met him. Okay. Hope you're doing well. I know he was. he
Yeah,
was
I
in
hope you're on the
hospital.
mend, man.
Yeah, he was in the hospital the other day. So hope you're on the mend. But no, don't go break Johnny's thumbs. He won't be able to operate a fleshlight.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I'm not
There you
gonna
go.
I'm not gonna put that video up.
Eric Green
Oh,
said it
come
the best
on.
right there. Eric Green said it the best.
I'm trying to find it. Hang on. I'm behind on.
Welcome to the show, Eric.
Yeah. I'm friends with him on Facebook, but I've never. I don't think we've spoken. I can't find him.
We got a couple new viewers tonight.
I've missed a lot of the comments because we're talking. Yeah, don't call me Marky. Yeah, EJ called me Marky before he started calling me that gentleman that does Mark Leather, and I hate that because when I first started working for the employer I work for now, I worked with a bunch of older ladies. They would call me Marky as if I was their son, and I hate that. So
Well, I told the
No,
wife
it was
to call
fine
me
when they
Big
did it.
Papa.
Yeah, it was fine when they did it, but
I
call
told
me
Megan
Big
to call
Daddy.
me Big
you call me-
Papa.
Call me Big Daddy. That's fine. Bill Antonio.
Yeah, we got to do
What's
better
up,
with
Antonio?
dealing with this element,
Mhm.
this toxic, these guys that want to bring toxicity to this hobby. It's a hobby, man. Like there's real life beyond this.
Exactly.
I don't
Yep.
want to have to come in here and read this stuff and have to deal with it and have to even interact with it. The situation with the belt the other day.
Yeah, that's
My
Eric Green
PM
right there.
my
Okay.
PM
Comment.
blew up.
Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching the show.
I agree.
Here's the thing that's good about Facebook is there's a block button,
Hmm.
and you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nick, we know what you're here for.
I
Everybody
like
knows
to
Nick's
I like to be more open with everybody and hear everybody out. And
What's up, Nick?
I don't want to resort to using that block button.
He's catching on.
Watch out, Gianni.
Yeah.
I don't want to. You just throw off what I was saying. I don't want to have to utilize the block button, but I have.
Hmm.
But
There's no other
there's
choice.
always
sometimes.
three sides to a story.
There's no
man.
other choice sometimes. I
Right,
mean,
right.
I mean, I blocked EJ after he unblocked me because I figured he was going to come at me again. I thought this is silly, so I unblocked him again. So if he wants to reach out to me like a man and be a gentleman about it, I would love to talk it out, be done with it. But I don't think it's going to happen. It's sad. I lost a good leather customer because I'll never do another leather job for him.
mhm.
I mean, he's going to have to do a lot of sweet talk to get me to do one for him. I hate to turn down money, but I can't put up with that crap. Your drama is your drama. Leave me out of it. Yeah. I know it.
Yeah, I mean, let's
Um,
continue to work together and quit hitting the Sutton button.
Yeah. Gary is
Right.
not everybody's cup of tea, but I get a
He's
kick out of
not.
some of his videos.
He's not, and I tell other people that, and I'm in he always have the right intention to make it right.
Right.
And if you don't give him that opportunity to, then of course he's gonna take it where you don't want it to go.
Mhm.
It
What
is
was
what
the
it
old
is.
saying? What was the old
That's
saying?
my little
Ben?
bro, though. I always say that. That's my little bro. There's times, and Gary will tell you, I'm his biggest critic. I will tell him something like, yo, you need to curb that or you need to chill with that. But there's also times that I gotta let him defend himself because he's a grown ass man. He's gonna do what he want to do in the end.
Mhm.
How-
This
how's the-
He's
This
not
com-
he's not this villain that a lot of people try to paint him out to be.
This commenter is a Steven Anderson, not the belt maker Steven Anderson. In fact, I told him about that. This guy's a retired professional wrestler. He lives in Oklahoma City, and I dropped by to see him. I was sitting in the man's living room about a month or so ago, and had a really nice, lengthy conversation with him before I head up to BCW Wrestling. And he's been struggling with his health, so we'll keep in our prayers and hope everything's going well. He lost a sister recently. We apologize for your loss.
Happy birthday to your wife.
Yeah, happy birthday to your wife. I met his wife too. She was sitting at the kitchen table doing some kind of craft thing. I think it was jewelry or something like that. He was sitting there telling me about his days in the business, and really nice guy. But he's been
What's
having
up,
a
Jason
tough time here lately.
Cortez?
Yeah, we know. We know.
Ben, what was the old saying when we were kids? Don't start none, there won't be none. Right?
Yes. Yes. And like I
Brian
said,
says it best.
Speaking of birthdays, what's up, hey, BA?
Brian
Happy
said
birthday, BA.
Brian just BA. Yeah, happy birthday, Brian. He says this perfectly. Exactly.
Brian,
Grown
check your
men literally
PM.
showing their estrogen.
Mhm.
So,
Says
Check
it
your
all right
PM. I
there.
sent you something.
Says it all right there.
oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. But quit sending nudes. Stop sending nudes. You're no Sonny. Sonny's no Sonny anymore either. So.
I don't
Right.
know what she is.
Yeah. Don't wake Eagle Savage. I gotta admit, I think I told Gary this before. I mean, I was on the side of people sitting there taking shots at Gary. I wasn't taking shots, but I was, having a few little fun at at his expense. But he and I have talked many times. We have an understanding. Gary's a good guy. He is.
He is a really good guy.
Yeah.
We're all
And
just trying to enjoy
the
the
guy-
hobby.
He's
The
actually
guy
watched
is-
the show. He's never watched my show before.
Right. The guy is rough around the edges, but hey,
We all are.
once you right. I mean, we're a bunch of wrestling belt nerds, man. Come on.
What's up, Ricky?
We all
I did, Jason. Sure
we
did.
all can do better, man. And he helps. He's one of those guys that helps
Mm-hmm.
make it better than you found it. And he says it and he follows it and you guys follow it. And it's just not a saying
Mhm.
just for the wrestling community. It's about life.
Yeah.
But some people just take it. Gary's very direct, and some people don't like that.
Yeah.
It's
He does some
that-
really good parodies, though. He does some really great parodies.
man,
He
he's
does the
great.
best parodies.
You guys
Yeah,
should
he
go
does.
All
Go
I
over to
gotta
his
say
and watch today's.
is the birthday hat with the backpack and the balloon is my
Oh,
all-time
that-
favorite.
No.
That's
You guys never seen the bathtub one, and Gary
No,
knows what I'm
I've seen
talking
that
about.
one. Those are my
The-
favorite. Those are
The
my two
bathtub
favorites.
one is the most epic one he ever did with the snot nose and everything.
I seen that one.
Accurate.
It reminded me of Eddie Murphy when he does the little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have a great range of casting characters in this hobby.
Yeah, we
But
do. We
the
do.
ones that bring the toxic behaviors and doing all this other extra stuff,
What's up, Platinum?
let's stop giving them that platform and that ability to do it. Ignore them, block them, get rid of them, because they're gonna keep doing it.
Oh gosh. All right.
Here we go.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Speaking of Sonny, she's been sentenced. What was it, 17 years?
17 years.
But 10 of it's going to be on probation.
She serves the first 10, and then the 7 after that,
Okay, I had it backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
back to back.
Okay.
Right there. You said it the best right there. I like that comment.
Mhm.
Some people can't do that though. That's the sad part of it.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it is.
And there's no one single person or anybody, group of people, going to be able to get rid of all the drama in the hobby. That's just part of it. That's just part
Gianni
of it.
Ware is spelled W-H-E-R-E.
Andy, you got your teacher hat on again.
Sorry, when he spells like that, I'm sorry. It just,
I had to read that again. I was like,
Ah.
what?
Makes my head hurt.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know Gary's seen the show because he's told me he watched it, but he's never watched it live. This is the first time I've known he's watched
Yeah.
it live. So
well,
pretty
welcome,
appreciate
Gary.
that.
Welcome. Great,
Yes,
great
welcome,
to
Gary.
have you
Yeah,
Yes.
welcome, Gary. Welcome, Eric. Welcome, Steven Anderson, Jermaine Floyd.
He's rolling up now. I know he's talking about.
Man,
All right. So we've talked about Guido more than we should. They
Yeah.
deserve.
Yeah,
They
we've given
deserve.
him way
Yeah.
too much time.
But
Now,
if he's in your
now-
inbox asking you for information about a transaction you have with a maker, just ignore him. You don't have to
Just- yeah.
respond to him.
Right.
guys,
And
I
it's
think
not-
I think we put our neck out enough here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
Time to move
This
on.
right here. This right here. How you handle the drama is
I
is
agree,
what
Ricky.
defines you.
I agree. Ricky.
Exactly. Yep. And Eric said the same thing. Eric said a good one too.
Hey, Mark.
Because there's not
Hey,
one.
Mark, did you
there's-
get the silverware?
Don't start tonight, Richard. Stop.
Did you do
Don't
the
put your
silverware,
hands in the
Mark? Come on.
food.
Did you get that
Put your hands in the
silverware done,
food.
buddy? Come on, get that silverware done.
Hey, get your hands out of the bacon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody put a hair in my coffee.
Oh, I forgot to do this. I promised I would do this. CJ Smith is watching the show. I hope he's still watching the show. He's got his own group. Was it Northern Michigan Belts or something like that? I apologize. I at least I remember part of it. But he had a giveaway, and he had a shirt giveaway, and I won the giveaway. So he shipped me the shirt, and it's this one right here.
Totally agree, Anthony.
Right.
That is sweet.
It is nice.
Rock and Roll Express.
Bam, the future of rock and roll. Rain Man.
Man, Ricky can still get it, man, at his age.
67 years old. He works pretty well in the ring. He sure does.
But I want to thank CJ for the shirt. I appreciate it.
Nice. Very nice.
Northern Michigan Wrestling Society. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I thought
Scott,
Belts
I'll
was-
send you some of my promos later on or tomorrow. Or if you have Instagram, let me know.
I don't know if I'd say this, but you can block him like I did. And not responding to him is not an automatic guilty plea. In his mind, it is, but he has no authority,
In his world,
and he can't.
Gary,
He can't catch a. He couldn't catch a scammer with a great big old butterfly in there. He just.
Gary, are you saying that in your Conor McGregor voice?
Oh, the Conor McGregor voice.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Aha.
Yeah.
Aha! Love the video. Oh, and one more little last thing I gotta say about Guido Nije.
That's not gonna fit. You need another 4 inches.
And those are my parting words. It's all in fun, guys. Don't go on a 1 hour live trashing me because I played that video. They will. It is what it is. I'm not wearing a sweater. I am wearing my velvet jacket that everybody loves.
I'm going to educate you about the belt hobby.
Most controversial belt group on Facebook. House most wanted scammers. What I want to know is how is he of Mexican descent? Is he of Italian descent? Because it has a Mexican name and an Italian name.
he's of no neck descent.
He's confused.
Okay.
From the planet No Neck here.
No neck, yeah.
How does
I hear
how does a scammer have a
man.
I hear
scammers
he's a
group
big-
make sense? I don't
I hear
know.
he's a
Right.
big fan of Head and Shoulders.
All right, yeah, I know.
I'm only gonna say one thing and one thing only.
He lubes his skin with turtle wax.
How do you buy a chain if you have no neck? I'm sorry. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he's kind of got that that
Your
that
chin
vibe.
and your chest is not supposed to comb in one stroke, okay? Okay, I'm done.
Maybe he had his beard and his chest hair braided together, and it's permanently stuck like that.
I don't know. I don't know that man's nationality.
Hey,
He does sound Latino to me,
He might be Portuguese.
Might be.
Hey, shout out to everybody. I don't care where you're from or who you are.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
filled up
watching,
on
man.
most of the first hour with this garbage.
Mhm.
We've had a week off for Thanksgiving. We hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yes.
I
Lots of
ate
good
too
food.
much as I ate too much as I usually do, but I did go back to the gym. Start going back to the gym. Scott's following you on Instagram, Scott.
Yeah, you'll see all my promos on there. Facebook didn't take them down by taking over it.
Don't follow me on Instagram because I hardly check it. My Instagram is very bland and boring. I warn you guys
too,
now.
man. Me too.
Um,
I just don't use it.
No, I use it for like contests and stuff.
Yeah.
we have 5 minutes left of the first hour. I don't want to get into some of the bigger topics, so I just want to touch on a couple of things
Uh-oh.
real quick.
What, Ben?
Uh,
What I miss?
I just
Huh.
read Ethan's comment. Y'all need to stop, man. Yeah, y'all dropping dingers tonight. Stop it. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
interacting, though. Thank you.
He can switch hands without even missing a stroke.
No, Nick. Yeah.
Our delegation will pass.
Hey Ben, that's gonna be the next shirt.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag.
Before we end the first hour and get into some more of the wrestling topics, I think we're done talking about belts tonight, aren't we? We got anything else going on?
Well, I'm still waiting on 2 belts coming.
Okay. I'm hoping to have those that Dome Globe done in the hopefully the next couple of weeks. But I got one pass of sanding done with the rough grit. I'm gonna go with the medium grit, then the fine grit. Then I can repaint them. I'm kind of dreading. I don't paint very well, so I'm kind of dreading that.
Longer strokes are up,
Up and
down,
paint the fence. Paint the fence.
If Nora is still watching,
Side
if
to
I can,
side.
Mark,
side to side.
I haven't done one of these in a while.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The Christmas season is coming up. I mean,
Mhm.
tomorrow starts Christmas, first day of December. And I got my Clark Griswold
Nice.
from the famous scene. Where are you gonna put that? Bend over and I'll show you.
Yeah.
You know, when he kicked his decorations out in the yard when he couldn't get the lights to come on, he actually broke his hand.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, when
he
he went
actually
after the
broke his hand.
Santa Claus and the reindeer.
Yes, he broke his hand on the reindeer.
He sure did.
Now I just got to get the others.
Well,
They have the
I
one
mean,
where he's plugging in the lights. I want to get that one too.
you punching something in the cold in wintertime in Chicago. Yeah, you're probably gonna break your hands.
I
It's
enjoyed
probably
this.
shattered
segment.
like glass. Oh, I was gonna share my
I got
new.
a ringtone that says that. I can't, but I don't take my phone to church when I do that.
Hey, if Gary's still watching, I got something for him.
Yeah, Gary's still watching. I think
Oh man, what did we start?
he's supposed to get a winged eagle tomorrow.
Nice.
Let me find that ringtone. I want to say something real quick because I want to get this out of the way before the second hour starts. We have 2 new babies in wrestling.
Mhm.
Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara had their new baby. Was
Baby
it
girl.
yesterday or day-
Baby girl.
Baby
Mhm.
girl. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Alexa Bliss gave birth today.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I just found
Yeah,
that when I
that
got
was-
home.
It just came to me, yeah.
She had a
I
baby
believe-
girl too, didn't she?
She had a baby girl too,
Yep.
I believe. Yeah. Mhm.
And then Carmelo, we forgot to mention this on the show a few weeks ago, but Carmelo had her baby. She had a beautiful baby boy.
Mhm.
Or if you're Gianni, she had a girl. Gianni thinks she had a girl. But I guess she had some complications from the delivery. She's had some nerve damage in her leg. Richard, you can.
Yeah,
expand on that?
she I think it was a Instagram. She was saying that I guess due to the pushing or the anesthesia mix of both, she's got a little nerve damage, I believe, in her right foot or right leg. But I don't know what the latest is. That was a couple weeks ago, like right after she gave birth.
What would she say to Mr. 20 Years in the Belt Hobby? You damn scammer!
Yeah, it's definitely from the pushing.
Luna thinks you're a bitch.
Take the damn cart.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're only in the first hour.
Yeah,
yet.
Gary's still here. But no,
Yep.
but I saw a video of Carmella doing some exercises on her legs, so maybe she's working that damage out, whatever's going on.
Yeah, I think she's got to keep
Thank
on
you, Rick.
working at it.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's your T-shirt, Andy's likes.
Important thing though is that she's okay and the baby's okay.
She's been walking the baby in his little stroller too.
There
so-
must be something in the water in wrestling, man. All these women giving birth to babies,
Been known to happen.
Well, Becky Lynch started it,
right?
Yep. She sure did.
and after her, all these other women started getting pregnant. I was like, wow.
Yeah, some in the water.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my. Oh, I messed it up.
That water has effect like Tyler's voice.
Everybody's getting new belts. Ricky Hernandez is getting one. Eagle Savage is getting one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, me. I just ordered a new belt.
You were in a shirt too. I mean, a new shirt. New shirt.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. Where'd you get that?
Wade Warburson said that to me.
Nice.
That is nice.
That
I
come with
like
a belt
that.
he sold you?
Yes.
You got two
Yeah.
shirts from him, didn't you?
Yeah. This bout.
Okay. Okay. Oh, tell me about that belt right there. Other than it's your favorite belt.
There. Oh, he sent me a Wildcat Chris Harris shirt.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
And then I showed you guys earlier. My rings came to get today from that sale from Mattel Creations. So that cane ring, I got 2 of them. They would buy one get one free. So I unwrapped the other one, but it's across the room. I don't feel like going over there. I got to use my commercial break to go use the restroom.
Nice.
Let me ring the bell or the slap the mat for the second hour real quick. Since I find it, oh, there it is.
Or you
We
can
are
say
fit-
churn the corn while you're at it.
Butter that corn,
Uh,
Mark.
Ben, hold up that belt you were just holding up there a minute ago. That dome globe. Is that the one you got from Wade?
Yes.
Okay. Can you talk about that for a minute?
So free commercial. Hold on. Let me find
Thank
it.
you. That's what I was going for.
Okay, there you go. This, ladies and gentlemen, if there's ladies in here, this was a send out strap from Marked Leather. It is very floppy, and it doesn't smell like potato skins. It smells like leather from a Harley Davidson shop
Cool.
on Premier plates. Very floppy, buttery soft. It bends.
What about that?
It's a send out strap, so it has the exposed screws on the back, but very smooth and
What about that
beautifully
lacing?
made.
What about that lacing?
Yeah, talk about the
And the
lacing.
lacing is some of the best ever, and it's correctly done.
Ben, would you say
Order
that
yours. Order yours today, everyone. Marked
Would you-
Leather.
Would
He
you
is
say
the
that
best.
lacing is unbelievable?
It's unbelievable. It's outstanding.
Could you put that banner up one more time, Mark?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's one of our sponsors for the show. And our other sponsor for the show is Unique Championship
Time for the
Belts.
music.
Yeah, time for the music.
Sorry, guys. I'm just enjoying my C4 I got in the mail.
Okay.
Are you
We
making
also have an
headphones on that?
informal sponsor, and I only do this because she's my daughter. Ashley, I almost said Ashley's Championship Belts. Ashley Southern Designs. She makes T-shirts and some other things, but Richard and I have bought a couple of T-shirts from her that are wrestling related. She was really good to do for us. So
When it
if
came
you
out.
want to get a custom T-shirt
Spectacular.
made, as a matter of fact, Phil Rea, who was watching the show earlier, he got a T-shirt from her.
Oh yeah.
Tyler, one thing. Let me back up. I'm not done with the intros yet. If you're watching us on Facebook, you have to click the StreamYard link for your name to show up on the screen when we pop your comments up on the screen, which we really love to see who's talking to us. Or you can go to YouTube and click on the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and watch us on there and comment your heart's desire. And if you are watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast out of Oklahoma City. Jake and Landon are wrestling fans, so they'll talk about ECW and WWE. And Jake is also in the business. He's a manager, so and he does a really good job. I've seen him in action. So
Shout out to Jake. Also, shout out to Phil with Turnbuckle Throwbacks for the shout out last week. Thanks again. That was pretty awesome. And Ashley got a plugged in that as well.
I would, but
That
there's a copyright on that. There's a copyright on it, I think. Don't know. Yeah, subliminal messages. Thank you for noticing, Platinum. Tyler, if you're still watching, would you mind if I show you? You're supposed to get that belt tomorrow. Would you mind if I showed everybody the belt I did for you? Just let me know. I'll upload it. But we can move on while we're waiting on that. There is some wrestling news. Of course, the Von Erich movie, The Iron Claw, is coming out on the 22nd.
Yep.
Okay,
Wow,
so
it's
be
that
sure to
far
check
away?
that.
Yep. 3 days before Christmas.
And we've had a return to wrestling, WWE in particular, with CM Punk and Randy Orton making their return on Monday Night Raw. Now, CM Punk made an appearance on Survivor Series, but he actually took the microphone on Monday night. And I will say this: I'm not a CM Punk fan, but he did a great. Oh yeah, R-Truth is back too. Sorry.
Yeah, that
I
was
looked
the
over.
biggest pop of the night.
Yes, biggest pop. Yes, yeah. But it was quite a promo he did at the end of the show. He said, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money."
Oh, speaking of him, while we're talking about him right now, there is a clause in his contract with WWE, a behavior clause
Yep, I saw that.
in his contract.
Yeah, he
That's
has
a good
to be.
idea.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you kind of
Just
have. He's had a past history.
And everything goes well.
He's got a last shot.
Yeah.
I think the guy's going to do good by this time because he's had to learn from before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't the biggest CM Punk fan, but
Yeah, we read it, Mark, but thank you.
under
I'm gonna go ahead and show this belt.
Triple H's regime, I'm waiting to see where he goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post these pictures because Tyler's already posted them, so I think it'll be fine. Let me upload them here real quick. But Randy Orton opened up Monday Night Raw, and then Rhea Ripley had to stick her nose in the ring.
Randy's in the
and
best shape of his life.
He is jacked.
yes, he's jacked. Yes, he's
Big.
jacked. Yeah. But Rhea was talking about mommy this, mommy that. Oh no, no, that's what Randy said. He said, you're all about Rhea, mommy this, mommy that. He said, but daddy's back.
Mhm.
That got it. Yeah.
Yep.
That
That
got a
was
pop.
the
That got a
biggest
pop.
pop of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he made his appearance back in the ring the night before at Survivor Series, where he did the RKO while in midair. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
My favorite part is him sitting in the cage waiting for Punk to come out.
Yeah.
Survivor Series was great from beginning to end. It really was.
Did you see when CM Punk came out at Survivor Series how Seth Rollins was throwing a fit and just
It's
went
all
nuts?
it's all a work. It's all work.
Yeah. Because that wasn't on television. That was
Yeah.
after the cameras were off. But I noticed something back in the background. Rhea is sitting there holding that Money in the Bank briefcase, kind of leaned up against the ring post, like, interesting.
Oh yeah, she's just sitting there. Yeah, she's watching
Kind of
it.
smiling.
Yeah.
Had this little this sly grin on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get the RKO. But of course, if they do it, it should be by accident. Like he thinks it's somebody else. He does that by accident.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you remember when Seth called him the cancer of the wrestling world when he did the shoot interview with the cowboy hat on?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're playing off of that, and that's why I like Triple H's new. He's bringing back the promo and the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and show off these belts I did for Tyler. I really not the belts, a belt, and I had to start all over. I got the spacing wrong on the side plates on one side, so I'd start over. And part of the reason I did that was because this is what I hate about extreme curves on main plates. It had that extreme curve on the main plate. Plus, it had the screws on the back of the thing instead of the screws you screw in through the back into the plate. The plate had holes, threaded holes. So it made it hard to line them up. And I got an eighth of an inch off on one side. So I started over, and he wanted me to do a different tooling on it. He wanted to do at first he wanted me to do the Hogan 87, and with the belt tip, he sent me a tip. And when that didn't work out with the space, he said, why don't you just try doing the Hogan 86 without the tip and do this different tooling? So, okay. So I did, and it turned out, I think, pretty good. And here's the belt right here.
Nice.
Of course, that's it. That's in front of the tree.
Gotta have the tree. Gotta have
You
the
gotta
tree.
have the tree.
Is that tree copyrighted?
No, I don't think so. I
What
probably should.
about the
Bethany
Rock?
neighbors might look into that.
Yeah, it's on the rock. Yeah. I don't care what belt that is. And here's the back of the tooling.
Wow, you nailed that.
Thank you.
Very nice.
But that's supposed to be delivered to Tyler tomorrow. So hopefully, it was supposed to be delivered today. I don't know what happened, but it
Tyler,
didn't-
we
it-
expect a promo tomorrow sharp.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. We
Yep.
want a promo to get everybody pregnant.
We want you to wear an extra small Rey Mysterio T-shirt too.
No, a medium.
Medium,
Medium.
a smarge, smarge.
Large.
Very nice, Chris.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Memphis has
Are-
a deep,
Are those big thick belts or
territorial
books?
history.
Big thick books.
Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but
Memphis
chuckle
book.
last week when Kevin said that book was big and it just fell apart.
Impressed by size.
But I mean, Christopher's well read. I mean, he's got a library.
He's got
of-
some
of
great
a lot of
books.
wrestling history. Yes, absolutely. We're-
Christopher knows
enjoyed
his
having those-
stuff. He does.
And he had asked to be on the show this week to show off the belt he got, but let's do that next week.
Mhm.
I was running. I thought I was going to be running late today. I didn't get a chance to really plan the show like I thought I would, but I did get home earlier enough to show to get on the show early or on time.
On time, right?
So let's maybe shoot for a few minutes next week when you show off the belt that you received from Ben. So another not a debut, but another yeah, Plan B pills, yeah. Richard, what's that square belt that's on your right?
This one?
Yeah,
That's the license plate belt. That's my
Speak-
CWA.
Yeah.
The
Speaking of
World
Memphis.
Heavyweight Championship.
Yep. Speaking of Memphis, that.
And then underneath, I got my Stampede belt. Believe it or not, I got those two because of Jermaine. I
Don't
seen
let
his.
Jermaine drag
and I
you
got
down
his-
that rabbit hole.
I'll be right back, guys. I got a dog that's whining one now. I'll be right back. I got something I'll talk about.
All right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, those are nice though. Especially that Stampede, the leather on that belt. Oof. And the CWA is a little bit big, like it's oversized, but I still like it.
Hey, it's yours.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it almost touches the glass on each
I was going
side.
to say, how close is it to touching the sides there?
It's about maybe.
Whisper. Hair.
Gianni, just
hair-
what do you think about that, big? On each side.
Just a little bit outside.
Yeah, we got a cooler front this week. We're supposed to get another one this coming week.
There you go.
Man, I like when we get cool weather here. I hate this hot stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher was saying that the Memphis book is 350 pages. I believe it.
Wow.
I've been down to Memphis quite a few times because I have family down there. I haven't been down there in years, but that was a wrestling hotbed when I was there in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s when I would go down there in the summer. Well, my cousins was a jobber down there, so we would go down. The studio was free; you just had to request the tickets. But we would go to the original Monday night show, down in the Mid-South Coliseum and watch some great shows, man. I watched some great stuff down there. Great history. A lot of stars come out of Memphis. A lot of stars were built in Memphis. So yeah, it was a great hotbed down there for a while.
That's all the way down there. It's all blocked in I got stuff in front of my cases.
This is what I want to talk about. Ric Flair's in hot water with the AEW, and I'm gonna put up a couple screens real quick. Let me find it here. Okay, Ric Flair. He went to, I guess it was a 15-minute promo last night,
Mm-hmm.
and during the middle of this 15-minute promo, which is way too long, he invited all the women in the audience between the ages of 18 and 28 to meet him in his hotel room, and said, "Leave your boyfriends and husbands at home," and they're expected to take that out of the broadcast, which didn't it air live?
No.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it's
No.
taped.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they record it the same night they do Dynamite.
Okay. So
Mhm.
when is this supposed to air?
Probably this coming week.
Okay. Well, Ric Flair, apparently a lot of people have been talking about it, and Ric Flair got wind of this, and this is the response. He posted this on Facebook. I saw it right before the show. He said, I'm so tired of hearing all this negativity. I don't need to work, and I don't need the money. Can't I simply enjoy being by my dear friend Sting's side for the next few months without so much hatred? I know I'm old, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy life. I have earned the right to do whatever I want, and I'm exactly where I want to be. I appreciate everything, Tony, but I'm more than willing to walk away if I'm embarrassing you and your company. All I can do is say I'm sorry. So, and I don't know. I think it's time. Time has passed. It has.
Oh,
Rick
yeah.
is everything he's doing. He's overdoing it. He just, it's like he's trying so hard to bring back the old Ric Flair, and like you can't bring that back. It's all said and done. I mean,
it may be that Ric Flair grip he's smoking. I don't know.
You are the nature boy, and you've done what you've done.
And nobody can take that from you, Rick.
Exactly.
You cemented your legacy. Let's not tarnish it any further.
But
the last match.
He's overdoing everything with the strut and the weird, the crazy suits and just everything. You're not Ric Flair of the past.
And he's in all the music videos now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a legend. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Let's stay legendary.
Nobody can take that away from him. Nobody.
No. Absolutely. Look at this corn thing again. Corn, not porn. I said corn.
With a C, yeah, corn.
I was so tempted. I was so tempted during the show to send that to Gianni.
I will have to.
I bet he's already got the video, Richard. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Come on.
He could, but I'm of the opinion. We've talked about this before the show. I don't think Ric Flair will be around a whole lot longer. He's in bad shape. He's already almost died once, just recently.
I mean, all the abuse that body has taken from the ring, from outside of the ring. I mean, everything.
The alcohol.
And then back to alcohol again.
Yeah. And the weed. The weed is not healthy. I'm not going to sit and preach on it, but I know some people will disagree with me on it.
I mean, Rick wasn't doing the weed bad. I mean, he was doing the heavy alcohol and
Well, he's just doing the weed thing now, though.
Because he's selling a product.
Yeah.
So.
But the alcohol did a number on his body.
It did. Big time. Well, that in the wrestling ring, like you said, it's a wonder he's still going. I mean, God bless him that he's alive and doing okay. But
could you imagine what that liver looks like?
It's probably barely hanging on. I mean,
probably looks like Gianni.
Oh my!
Sorry, Gianni. Hide your thumbs.
Hide your corn too.
Yeah. But it's just sad to see him constantly coming out in public and doing these things. It's sad. He's trying to relive the glory. He's like the Brett Favre of professional wrestling. He can't give it up. But and I hope his last match was his last match, because that was pathetic, and not just for that reason, but because Dave Miller. That's his legacy. Dave Miller got to call the 3 count on Ric Flair's last match. I want to leave it that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't take it away from Dave. And don't do this to yourself. You've already embarrassed yourself once. Let's don't do it again.
You had a great night. Don't kill it no more. That's it. Yeah. Go out on the top.
And that last match thing, I was against him doing a match even there. He could have just hosted that event. And just been a part of, whatever main event it was. He didn't have to be in the ring because he was not in the condition to be in that ring.
No,
he was not in the right condition.
Be a tribute to him is what they could have done.
Right.
Yeah, like a roast.
Right.
Like George Strait was sitting in like a balcony while all these artists were singing his songs.
Right.
Dedication.
Same thing. Right. They could have. It just could have been. I think it could have been, because the rest of that card was pretty good. Yeah. And I think it could have just been done differently. That's just, that's my opinion about it.
And he's at it again. He's sending memes in the chat.
I know. I seen that. I had to stop.
I didn't see it yet.
Why does that song?
Damn it, Andy.
Why does the My Buddy song come to mind when I see that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh man, that is an image.
Yeah,
Um,
I know another face you can put on that left side, but we'll do it later. Mr. Promo Artist himself. Oh, and in other news, this just came out, and I think I'd heard this before, but I'm not sure if it was for real or not. But they've reposted it. Camille is becoming a free agent after the end of the year. She's
Yes.
not re-signing with the NWA.
I'm glad to see her finally be able to go somewhere since the NWA's going nowhere. At least right now, it sure isn't.
I say she ends up in Impact.
Well, she needs to go to a company that will not put her on a microphone.
Yes.
She's
What
not
if-
good on the microphone.
Do
What if
not put a
WWE
microphone in front of her.
What if WWE
She's
grabs her
terrible.
and brings her over?
Well,
I
maybe
wouldn't
she would
mind
have
it
to
a
have
bit.
microphone.
You know what? If I was her, I wouldn't go to WWE because that talent pool is flooded.
Yeah.
AEW is getting that way. I think if she goes to Impact, she'll get a little
She
bit
would
better
get- yeah, I
exposure
would agree.
and more of attention to her. But
But
please,
we do agree on keeping her off the mic, though.
do not put her on the microphone. If any of you guys have ever heard her on the microphone, she needs to go to acting classes.
Well, when she was by Nick Aldis' side, when he was the NWA champion, she always had that silent treatment she was doing. She wouldn't talk. I think that was a great gimmick. I really do.
That was a great
yeah.
gimmick.
That was like
Right.
China when China first started. She was
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
She,
She
just
was
stood
quiet,
there.
but she would talk with her fists in the ring. She was great in
Yeah.
the ring. You know?
Camille has the look. It's just if you put a mic in front of her, she's gonna turn the fans off.
It's like Andre the
Um,
Giant coming out with a chipmunk voice.
Right.
She was trained at Bully Ray's school. She knows what she's
I
doing
mean-
in the ring, but the microphone, no.
Andre was horrible on the mic.
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah, but imagine a big guy like that with a chipmunk voice. I mean, come
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil
Um,
says you could see her in NXT being China. Yeah, that's where I could see it too.
I wouldn't want to. She has a good ring presence. She's good in the ring.
Mhm.
It's just I don't want her to. I wouldn't want to degrade her and degrade her and put her in NXT. I would rather if I was, like I said, if I was her personally, I would probably aim for Impact or TNA. I
She
think
was
she'll
so-
be a better fit there.
She was so great with Nick Aldis, but the trouble now with his role as the general manager of SmackDown, that's not going to work there.
What if
Right.
he brings her in as a secretary?
Not a
Well,
bad idea.
yeah, but she needs to be in the ring. She does.
She does,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
She's built for the ring. She's got the ability. She just does not need to be in the
but she
microphone.
did the smart thing because NWA right now is not going anywhere.
Oh
So,
man, I expect that to be sold here in the next 6 to 12 months.
yeah, they're already doing their videos on the CW app. That's it.
Yep.
Because of that wonderful thing they did. I mean, that's
That was dumb.
Yeah,
stupid.
the giant, the
Stupid.
giant, he had to build himself up, and he took some acting, and Big Show became a lot better on the mic because he was not that good either, and
Mhm.
that's part of your persona and your gimmick, man. If you're trying to get over on the fans, you got to be able to talk on that mic, man.
Yeah, you do.
You get out there and you start, I mean, that's how Camille sounds, man.
Yeah, her voice is. Yeah.
Well, she's
Right.
got that real heavy Southern accent too.
Yeah, I mean, it can work for her, but I mean, Lacey Evans had that Southern accent. She was pretty decent on the mic.
Well, she had the personality for it. Camille does not have a personality. She doesn't.
right. She has that. I'm a big woman. I'm
Mhm.
gonna beat you up, and I get it. Again, I'm not taking away from her in-ring abilities or talent.
Whoever
her
hires her is going
microphone?
to have to get her some decent mic work training or however you
Right.
Yeah.
In the ring,
Yeah.
she's a 8. On the mic, she's a 0.5.
Yeah. The truth.
I'm just giving
True.
her that 0.5 because she's attempting to talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Yes,
that's a
I
good point.
hope-
Christopher brings that up. It's like, okay, it's like Warner, they have AEW. Is this going to be the boot? I mean, if they're trying to get the WWE, what else could it
Don't
be?
know.
Wouldn't
I
be the
just hope
first
it doesn't
time.
go to an app
It
where
wouldn't be
we
the
got to
first time,
pay to
right,
watch
Ben?
Raw.
It wouldn't be the first time WWE kicked another wrestling company off a network. Remember
You got that right.
ECW?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They got them kicked off of Spike TV years ago.
Mm-hmm. I remember. Yep.
I just saw a story on Facebook on my feed. It says Camille will be leaving NWA in the new year.
Yeah,
Her
beginning.
contract expires at the beginning of 2024. So
Yeah, January.
Well,
So
there's a
about a
couple of AEW guys. Their contract is coming up.
Namely the champ.
Pro Wrestling
But we
Insider
keep
reports
hearing
that
that,
Camille.
maybe people think, that he secretly signed a deal with Tony Khan already. MJF's not stupid. He knows where the big bucks and the best place to go is. He's not dumb. He's smart enough to wait and say, I want to go to the big show.
I hope it's
Right.
Max.
Yeah, I that would be awesome.
Don't get me started on Dominic.
Ah,
That's bad. They shouldn't have pushed him that way. He should have stayed in NXT. Develop him in NXT. He shouldn't have been brought to the main roster.
Yeah.
He's
And then
awesome.
take
His
one of
name's too
NXT's
big.
belts too. It's just why take a title off somebody down there that needs it and just
Yeah.
make him,
Yeah.
This is a problem with New Japan in the American audience. So New Japan had a contract. They were on Access TV.
Yep.
And their viewership wasn't as strong as they thought it was going to be. So then they brought Ring of Honor on, which made absolutely no sense. Why? This is before the AEW purchase. So they had Ring of Honor and New Japan both on the same network, and New Japan was beating them in ratings, and New Japan ratings wasn't that great.
and they also had the Women of Wrestling too.
Women of Wrestling, yes, they were on there. That's the company ran by AJ Lee. So they kind of. I'd like to see New Japan on something like FX or something like that, so they can get a wider range of an audience. Because I don't understand why a lot more people don't watch New Japan, because their product is pushed out differently, is booked differently. It's more action, a lot less talking.
I'd like to see MLW on TV down here.
Yeah, well, MLW was on TV on Reels, which was the craziest network to put themselves on, but it didn't make any sense.
I also heard that Raw could possibly go on FX.
That rumor was years ago, though. Too, they were talking about Raw going to FX years ago when
Because they can get away
SmackDown-
with a little bit more stuff on there than they can,
Yeah.
regular TV.
kind of like when they moved to Spike TV. It was the same thing.
Carl Smith says he sees somewhere AJ Styles might go to AEW. Have you heard anything about that? I hadn't heard that.
I haven't seen anything
I
yet.
saw something somebody had posted about that. I don't know about that.
I don't either.
He's kind
I
of been
think it-
quiet, and you haven't seen him lately.
Well, heck, Drew McIntyre still hasn't signed his new deal with WWE.
I think Triple H is going to work that out. He's not
I
going
do
to let him
too.
go.
I do too.
Yeah.
What do you think of that deal with him and get my guys mixed up here?
Seth Rollins,
Seth Rollins, yes.
he actually cut his head open.
Yeah, he did the kiss, the forehead, I can't remember what they call that.
Yeah, he went
And,
in and he hit it on Seth's glasses.
Yeah. And then when Sami Zayn tried to call him out on it, say, hey, you're better than this, and he said, you're right. I'm gonna do some thinking. I'm gonna go see the matchmaker and get a match against you. So
We got to speak on the AEW match with Swerve and the Cowboy.
oh yeah.
Where he drank
Hangman Page.
where he
Hangman
drank blood.
Page.
He drank
That was a
blood.
good match. I didn't like the blood going in his mouth,
No.
Oh,
that
that
was a
was
little
It was a good
overboard.
match. Other
Yeah,
than
that-
that,
but it was a good match.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm surprised they got by with that on television.
It was approved by the network.
I can't believe that. But
Yeah, me
Had to be
neither.
true.
But
yeah.
there's nothing beyond them talking about it or disciplining anybody about it or anything. So
See, that part when he did it, that wasn't acceptable. But it was good to see somebody bleed for a reason.
Unlike Moxley,
Yeah,
who bleeds every time he's on TV.
Right. He bleeds just coming into the ring.
Yeah.
you know, that type of match.
Here's the
So-
bell ringing. The blood just starts flowing.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
I read something today, and I don't remember all the details, but Britt Baker is very unhappy.
With her
Yeah,
promo.
she's
With her
getting
booking.
0 promos.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
everybody else is getting like 20-minute promos, and
I mean, initially I thought it was going to be, she's going to be part of the devil angle, but no, then other people, reporters and that came out and said, no, this is truly how she feels against
could you
Tony Khan.
imagine if she jumps over to WWE?
Why not? I could see it.
Yeah, and
You
Adam
know,
Cole
I
will
mean-
follow her.
She had one heck of a push in
Mhm.
AEW though. She had a run.
She had a really good push.
Right. Like I haven't seen any other woman get pushed like that besides Jade, and we see where Jade's at now. So
Yeah.
I don't know, the whole Tony Storm angle I can't stand it. It's just
No,
black
I
and
don't.
white.
I don't like the new
Oh.
character.
It's so stupid.
I like the older character.
She's so
like
much
Mark.
better than that.
Yeah.
She's never been a good heel. Never.
No. Then that Ruby Riot, and that other guy.
Yeah. Some of these
It's
stories
like
are
stale storylines.
very stale. Yep.
That's a good question, Carl.
she's in training.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in training by
They're
choice.
getting her from what I understand, they're getting her ready for the Rumble.
Yeah, they
You
want to
know-
polish her up.
Yeah, sometimes when you are in one place and they got to polish you up to their standard, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They put them, just sit them to the side and say, "Hey, just how we want you to work," and that's what they're doing with her. That's what I read about it. That
Yeah,
they're
because you get
just-
stuck in your ways from coming from another company. They run things differently than WWE does, and then so on. So it's different ways they move in the ring and stuff like that.
right.
And WWE is all about protecting their superstars too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Even Nia Jax went back, and they had to train her over again.
Yeah. What do you guys think about QT Marshall leaving AEW?
I can see him coming to WWE.
He
Well, yeah.
probably the moment he got released, they probably offered him a position.
Yeah, I mean, he's really close with Cody. Him and Cody are running the Nightmare Factory.
Well, like I said, I think Cody's already been in his ear. Steven Ringo, remember the first of the year, Steven can come on camera. I think it was up to a year he couldn't be on camera.
Ricky Starks, he's ready to go there because, Cody's there and another good buddy. I mean, he's already been there with him behind the scenes. I've seen the video.
I thought for sure Tony was going to fire him when he got seen in video.
Yeah, I kind of wondered that myself. So
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. But I'm interested to see what's going to go on in the New Year with all the wrestling.
it's always something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Yeah, she does need some seasoning, Phil. Definitely.
You caught that, did you?
I was concerned, Mark. I didn't want to say anything, but
I was reading something. So.
That was like Casper the Friendly Ghost seeping up to you, and you're like,
what the heck is that? Mark, did you do that?
Mark's like, I don't remember eating that for dinner.
I didn't have Taco Bell. I had Sonic.
Smells like ketchup. Was that
It
ketchup?
smells like ketchup.
Oh my
You
god!
guys,
that.
Oh, jeez.
do you guys remember that movie Biodome with what's his name? One of the Baldwin brothers and Pauly Shore.
I remember the
Haven't seen
name.
that
I
one.
just don't remember the movie. I didn't.
They're
see
laying in the hammocks, and they're farting, and they're going. They're trying to guess what they ate for dinner.
Oh man!
I've been doing some things with my goatee. Maybe that's why I was doing it. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading something. I'm still getting used to this goatee. I grow it every November through spring break. So it smells fine. Okay. Yeah, I needed some corn. It's an inside joke. That's an inside joke, guys. Very inside.
Mark, Mark, quit being corny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't wait to show that to him.
Oh my gosh.
There's a cat in the old cartoons. Yeah.
Oh, not to be off topic. That Dome Globe. How thick are the plates on that?
You can't rub it. Okay, sorry.
Did you say off topic?
Yeah, I said.
I'm
off
sorry. What were you
topic.
saying, Richard? I was reading Johnny's comment. What were you saying?
The plates on that Dome Globe. How thick are they?
Oh, I haven't measured them. They're probably. I think they're 4 mm. 3 or 4. 3 or 4. They're stacked plates, so it's really hard to tell. I had to measure the main plate because it got that rope border around it that's bolted on.
Hey guys, we got another first one. Welcome, Chris Nichols. Just jumped into the chat here.
Is this
What's going on,
him?
man?
Is that Chris right there?
Yep, that's
Okay.
him.
Oh, Chris is a fellow leather guy.
What's up, Mr. James Ellis?
I want to get a leather guy on the show, another leather guy, and just kind of get their take on things. And
Yeah, we got to get Chris on the show if he can
Chris,
come
want
on.
to come on the show sometime? We'll talk. Holler at Paradise Customs. That's Paradise Customs. The other leather guy.
And also a member of the Boiler Room, the BOH Boiler Room
Okay.
promo league.
Okay. He does great custom leather work. He really does. He does stuff I can't do. I'm not even in that league. But if you want a
Yeah,
custom
Chris-
leather job,
Chris does some excellent custom strap work.
oh, I put those belts up. I still got that Hogan 84 for sale if you want it for $300 shipped. It's got some issues with the plates. And I'm also selling this Fandu Dome Globe. $350 shipped if you want it. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're interested, hit me up after the show or during the show. I do check my messages every so often. during the
Chris,
show.
I still have that ECW belt, the Taz one. One of my favorites in my collection.
But yeah, in case you missed the first hour, the Classic Shields place, in fact, they're right over here in a box. I have to repaint the flags on the side plates because they got stuck to the plastic. They're wrapped in and left some dull marks on them, and I have to sand them down and repaint them. These $1,800 plates I waited 2.5 years for. No, 25 months. 25 months. 25 months.
Definitely.
Get it right, or you'll be you're a blackmailer, or you're a.
And then when I get those plates repainted, I will put them on the leather strap I have ready to do. And it didn't turn out perfect. I'm not very happy with it, really happy with it. But then I will do a full review, the good and the bad. There's not a whole lot of bad, but the bad is enough. Yeah. But they did a great job on the plates, a tremendous job on the plates. And what's funny about this is with those side plates with the flags that's got the paint messed up on there. He messaged me the other day. He said, "Be sure when you handle those plates, use cotton gloves." I'm like, really? I got these plate issues that I got to handle them with cotton gloves.
Right. Going back to your Hogan, aren't the side plates painted black on some of those?
No. Oh, no. The Hogan 85 has black paint side plates.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Does. Now, there may be some 84s out there. I haven't seen any, but I know the Hogan 85 has painted side plates.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Carl. It is sad. I wasn't going to ask him for replacements because I didn't need to. I mean, I could fix the paint. I shouldn't have to. But then we'll wait another 2 years for replacements. And they weren't going to send them anyway.
The Classic Shield Smoking Skull belt, I held it in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really impressed by it. I mean, the leather, the snakeskin, factual snakeskin on the back was nice. But I really wasn't impressed by it, to be honest with you.
I started to re-leather a 10 pounds of silver for a guy, the painted version, and he and I got into a dispute because he would not leave me alone. He kept wanting to have me make changes to this. I said, "Look, I'll just ship the plates back to you." But they were nice plates, but they seemed awful small. So I wasn't sure if they had the sizing right. The plates were a little bit small, almost kid size in my opinion. But
oh wow,
beautiful, Beautiful plates, though. Absolutely beautiful. But no, if you want a Hogan 84 on a brand new lace strap, I'm your guy. There are some issues, but I will discount for that.
It is a nice belt, though. I gotta say, it's a nice
beautiful,
belt.
yeah. I got an extremely good deal on it. Couldn't pass it up. But I don't want plates with those issues in my collection. So that's just me. There's other people that aren't that picky about it, but
I agree, Scott.
yeah, the main plate turned out beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And side plates are fine. It's just the paint issue. That's the only thing is it's a paint issue. But
Did you
the
guys?
plates are heavy. They're stacked, so they're heavy.
Did you guys? I might have mentioned this off show, but did you guys see when I posted the belts that I want for Christmas?
Oh, I did. I commented. Remember?
Megan hops in there. No, you got enough.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
My cousin goes, "You're gonna need a bigger freaking house."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a bigger boat.
Gary's like, "You should have said it in your Mariah Carey voice." He had me rolling.
All I want for Christmas is belts.
Yeah, if I had the choice, those two and the Shop Rhine are on my list for this coming year.
There you go.
I'd like to have a Shop Rhine.
Like I said, I'm willing to put up my NWA, the blue one, the Classic Shields one. I got a Wing Eagle WWE Shop one, and I also still have the Smoking Skull.
They just got them back in stock too, didn't they?
Yeah, today they
Yeah.
just got them back in
Today.
stock, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a Creme Rhine, but or Shop Rhine, but I've still got this Creme Rhine from Rizwan. I really don't want to get rid of it.
No, that's nice,
There you
Mark. I
go.
wouldn't get rid of that unless you had to. You know.
I don't need two Creme Rhines. That's the issue.
To be honest with you, my Classic Shields Big Gold, I like the Shop Rhine better.
Yeah, I think they did a really good. I think they did a really good job, especially with the version 2, like Ben's got right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
All the letters
They're
are the right size, and
they're getting better about the replicas.
they are.
They are. They've
And I heard
improved.
I heard their leather's getting better. The pleather's getting better.
Everything's gotten better in the WWE shop since they went with Fanatics. Fanatics knows how the customer service, how to take care of everything. It's been great.
Oh, I like it now. You can build up credit
You can build up
and
points.
actually use it. Yeah,
Yeah.
build up points.
I mean, they're doing everything right,
Nice.
unlike the old days.
Yep.
Catch up on these little videos here.
Somebody take the damn money!
That was one of the custom T-shirts that Ashley made for me and
I love that
Richard,
guy.
and for
Bill's going to be saying that this weekend.
yeah, yeah. Let me play that again. I want to play this one right behind it.
Somebody take the damn money!
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
I'm dying to see that big green that I'm getting in the Wing Eagle
Mm-hmm.
in person.
Definitely.
I know this is a sore spot with Andy, but Ali Anas makes a really nice big green. I saw somebody got Carmine. I think got one from him. Turned out really nice. And that big green, I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea. And really, quite frankly, when I first saw it, I thought, but it's not a bad belt.
It's not. Not at all.
Yeah, Phil, I listened to your podcast a couple weeks ago, and appreciate the shout out for Ashley. I did hear the soundbite; it was hilarious. He talked about the shirt. He said it was hysterical, so he had to order one. That was a great promo. Yeah, Harley Race had beaten Ric Flair in St. Louis for that title, and put a bounty because Flair was wanting it back, and Harley put a bounty on him, $25,000 cash, in that Halliburton with a belt sitting on top of the cash. And he was offering the money to anybody that would take Flair out of action.
I got
And-
two more shirt ideas that I want to get Ashley to make for me.
Okay.
You already know the one of them. The other
Yeah.
one is another one I'm thinking about.
She did that one for me. She also did the Dusty Sucks Eggs T-shirt for me.
That
And
was
I want to
great.
get one more from her too. I want the one with it says I broke Wahoo's leg.
Mm-hmm.
That Greg
Classic.
Valentine used to wear.
The
Classic
Greg
shirt.
Valentine one. Yeah.
That would be
Classic
cool.
Oh, I know something.
What's
Uh-oh.
that?
The new Power Town figures coming out.
That's
Yes.
right. We're gonna talk about that.
That's
Yes.
right. Yep.
That is a horrible lineup.
It
I was
is.
disappointed
It is.
as heck. I could not believe.
They could have done a lot better than that. a lot
Medusa.
better.
Why would you have Medusa instead of like Ivan or Nikita Koloff? Medusa.
Yeah.
So
Because
who
she's
your
probably
guys
gonna
pick
make you
in
pay
this
overpay
line?
for her figure, like
Oh,
she
yeah.
tried to do with the belt.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
Who
no,
you
thanks.
guys pick in this line? I would have to say Wahoo, Kamala.
Wahoo Kamala.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got 2 junkyard dogs. I got 3 junkyard dogs here.
Actually, I would want JYD. I would definitely want JYD.
Mm-hmm.
Would Medusa come with a trash can and a belt?
Right.
And no disrespect to Briscoe, but I don't want a Briscoe action figure. I just,
No.
Or Dory Funk.
Yeah.
Terry was the better one.
Yeah, why not Terry? Yeah, I agree totally. Why not Terry?
Power Town. We need some tag team figures.
There's another name, Barry Windham.
Yeah.
Well, but
Why
at
do
that
you
time, but at that time, Barry Windham was still a babyface in Florida. He was still fairly new. This happened in '83. He hadn't come to the.
But they had
Carolinas
Magnum
yet.
from the '87 Magnum with the U.S. belt. I mean,
Yeah.
But they could have did a Barry Windham figure.
Oh, Barry Windham figure. Yes.
Yeah.
they could have done a Windham and Rotundo.
I want to see them do a Horseman figure.
They could have did Rotundo, right?
Road Warriors. Yep.
But they promised us the Remco figures. I haven't heard a darn thing about that.
Do the Powers of Pain? Do Ivan and Nikita? Do who else?
And Powers of Pain would have been a good one because Barbarian will not sign.
Okay.
Yep.
That
Rock and
Legends.
Roll Express and Midnight.
Demolition.
Jim Cornette.
Right.
Jim Cornette.
Demolition.
The Mulkey Brothers.
I mean, if you saving those for later, don't do us the favor.
If they
Get
did
them
Rock
to us
and
the
Roll and
favor.
Midnight Express right now, oh my
What
God.
about Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda together?
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah.
So this line is targeted for us. It's not really it's a collector's line. It's not really a line that you give to your 6 or 7 year old kid or grandkid to play with.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing classic characters like with the previous. They had Luthez and who was the other guy?
Gagne.
Vern Gagne. Why not come up with tag teams like Rick Steamboat and Jay Youngblood?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's the rest of the Von Erichs?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why you couldn't have done David and Kevin in this series?
Yeah, like you couldn't tell me a Kevin Von Erich wouldn't sell like crazy.
What about a Sid Vicious or Texas Red or
Well, Texas
so
Red
many.
was Bruiser Brody.
There's so many.
Well, there's a Sid Vicious Mattel.
He's Red River Jack. He was Red River Jack.
He's in Mattel. He's in Jack. I have him. I even have a WCW Sid Vicious here.
I've been waiting forever for a decent Nikita Koloff.
Nikita Koloff, because the Jax figures they don't look right.
No, they don't at all.
I have them sitting in my garage with the Russians. They could have
Could
did
you
better
imagine
with
Axe, Smash, and Crush if they came out with those?
that. I was very disappointed with that announcement yesterday because I was thinking to myself, there's
As a
only
fact-
2 that I want.
It was so disappointing. I don't remember most of them. So
Do the
Right.
Road Warriors with Ellering. I mean, that's pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah, Doc and Gordy. Yep, definitely.
Doc and Gordy.
You put the AWA
Yes.
tag belts on the Road Warriors.
Yes.
I mean,
They could have did an Antonio Inoki figure in that set.
A Paul Ellery figure or do managers.
They
Antonio Inoki and Jumbo Sharuda.
Jumbo Saruda, right? KG Muto. You could have brought some of the Japanese and some of the Mexican Mil Mascaras.
Mm-hmm.
Do something like that.
mhm.
Nobody want no Medusa figure. What?
Carlos
Come on.
Colon. No, we better not. We did.
Oh
Bruce
no,
Brody.
no, we can't go down that road.
They should pay,
No.
they should pay us to take the Medusa figure. I'm sorry.
Right. And you know what makes so bad? On the first series, the first series is almost sold out except for one figure. Guess which figure that is?
Luthez.
Bruiser
Wow.
Brody is the only one available
Brody?
left.
Really?
Really?
Yes. I was like, so you're gonna tell me Vern Gagne and Luthez sold out faster than Bruiser Brody?
That's hard to
That
believe.
surprises me. Yes,
Can you buy
Right.
him single? Can
Yes.
you buy him
You
single?
can.
Yeah,
have
you
to
could
the
buy
whole thing.
you could buy the Bruiser Brody. He's the only one available you could buy now.
That's the one I want.
And that was my
There's-
my one. that I wanted out of that whole
Oh,
set.
Scott's
Was
got
But
to
it was,
get
it was cheaper to buy the set. It was cheaper to buy
I've
the
been
set.
pushing for this.
Yeah.
For the Varsity Club with Kevin Sullivan, Rotundo, Sullivan, and Steiner. Perfect.
Yep. Well, you just said it right there. The Steiner brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You could have did start. Well, no, you can't.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
But what if they did the long hair Steiner from back in the
Yeah.
day? Classic Steiner.
The reason they won't do the
they're
Varsity
gonna
Club
do
is 'cause
those.
because WWE owns the rights to the Varsity Club because they bought WCW.
Yeah, that's that part of WCW they do own rights to.
Yep.
So yeah, it just I was very disappointed when I saw that
You
announcement.
gotta hook me up, cuz.
We're throwing it in the trash because of what she did with the belt or
that's
how
why I
she
said
tried
that
to
figure
act
should
with
come
the
with a
belt.
trash can and the belt. So
Right. Yeah, I was disappointed and let down by that series.
make a
I'm
Shane
like,
Douglas figure than the BA belt in the trash can.
right. Throw it
Right.
on the floor. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Andy.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Don't you start tonight.
What?
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to click back over real quick.
That's what I was going for. Yeah.
Aren't they cute together?
Speaking of smelling farts.
They probably step on each other's feet.
my son's home.
Yeah, you could have did a Dick Murdoch figure.
Yeah, I would have been
Dusty
Rhodes
Rose
figure.
Murdoch.
Right.
Now, what if they did
awesome.
a classic Terry Funk figure?
Yeah. Well, the Terry Funk figure just released from WWE, so I think they're trying to stay away from trying to do direct what
Yeah.
the WWE's done. There's just so many people they could have got the rights to. I just feel like they dropped the ball.
Now,
He's making an incorrect assumption there.
the Rock's grandfather, Chief Maivia. What if they made that one?
Well, the WWE just did a Maivia, Rock, and then who's the third one in the set?
Peter's in it, and his father, Ricky.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I think it's Peter, Rock, and his father.
Okay, so I don't know if that would come into play or not. There.
That set comes out next year.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want that one.
Yeah, it's a 3-figure set.
Yeah, that one I want. I didn't like the first Ricky Johnson one. I wasn't impressed by it, but I still bought it because of Ricky Johnson.
You mean Rocky Johnson?
Or Rocky Johnson. Ricky
Okay.
Johnson.
Oh no, Ricky.
Yeah, that's his brother. That's the other
Okay.
brother.
Okay. Ricky Maivia.
So yeah, it's just
Yeah, Captain Lou Albano, the Grand Wizard, and the Wild Samoan. There you go, Scott.
Yeah.
Gary Hart
That would be-
Kabuki.
Scott, that would be
There
so
you go.
perfect.
a Kabuki figure. I mean, man.
Yeah.
Why don't they
And
do
Gary
what we
Hart.
want? Why don't
They
they
were
listen?
they were almost a tag team.
Did WWE ever release a Great Muta figure?
No,
No.
There you go.
no. But
Oh.
now he's on a legend contract. We may see one next year.
Ooh.
Remember,
Okay,
he
I'm
was
gonna-
inducted in the Hall of Fame
That's
this
right.
year.
That's right. Yeah.
He's on the legend contract.
I'm gonna
Well,
get these pictures of both
WWE
of
is
these
starting to
shoes.
release the LJN type figures now. You notice that? The newer figures that are coming out, but they're making them. They're not like the LJNs, but they're making like versions of that in the new style figures.
Mhm.
Like a posable LJN?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They did the Hogan with the white shirt. They did. What was it? Sergeant Slaughter. There was a couple of them that they did so far. I still want that.
There's another good one, Adrian
Yeah.
Adonis.
There you go.
Yeah.
You could have did the Adrian Adonis in Jesse Ventura. Well, I don't know about Jesse because Jesse kind of stubborn about stuff like that. East-West connection. That'd have
Adonis
been a
and,
nice.
Adonis and Murdoch.
Yeah. Yeah.
hold on.
This just I don't know. They just dropped the ball big time. Like you look at that lineup, you like,
Like who cares?
Well, there's so many
You want-
possibilities that they could do, and they went this route. I mean, you got your managers, you got your classic tag teams, you got your singles competitors that haven't had figures made of them. There's so much way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to upload these pictures real quick. We don't have much time left. We got almost 5 minutes left. If you remember the series, was it Tales of the Territories?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were talking about one episode involved World Class, and David Manning, who was the referee and booker for that promotion at different times, but he was the main referee. He told a story about being in Lawton, Oklahoma, at the arena, and the box office had been robbed at gunpoint, and the
Oh,
guy took
geez.
off, and David Manning chased him out behind the arena, and they found themselves on a bridge, and Manning pulled a gun on him, and he held him at gunpoint till the cops got there. He got the money back, but the cops told him, said, if we had been here, we'd have shot him. That's the story he told. But I went to Lawton a couple weeks ago with my wife, and I saw it on Google Earth. There is a bridge back behind there, but it's not directly behind. It's like a little bit north if it's the right bridge. But this is the arena right here. This is the Great Plains Coliseum. This is where I saw my very first wrestling matches. This is where I saw Bruiser Brody versus Kamala in this arena. And so I went out. Here's the box office, which is right there in front. I don't know if they robbed it from there or if there's another access door inside. I don't know, but that's the box office. And then I went out back and had to walk a little ways, and there's a fence. I couldn't get to the bridge, but this is the bridge I found. And I think that might be the bridge that if you saw the Tales from the Territories, this is the story they were talking about with the box office being robbed. The Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Wow.
That's the only bridge I could find back there. But it's a little bit north of the building, but it's back behind there. But there was a chain link fence there when I went by. There may not have been one there, but at the time. But this is where I first, saw Bruiser Brody and Kamala, saw Kevin Von Erich and Buddy Roberts, and I don't remember who else was there, but Bruiser and Kamala were the main event. Very exciting. Well, here we go. Eddie Gilbert or Austin Idol. Those would be good ones.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Gino Hernandez would be another good one.
Ooh, what about Hercules?
You could have did Gino Hernandez and Chris Adams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What a song.
Yeah, for Strangler Lewis. Hackenschmidt.
Hold on now, BA. Calm down. Hold on, man. We don't go to the Stone Age on us.
While you're at it, why don't you do the missing link?
Hey, that'd be a good one.
What about Dick the Bruiser?
There you go.
Crusher. Crusher and Dick the Bruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Could have put them in the set. I would have bought them. I grew up watching them.
Boogie Woogie
Hey, what
Man,
ab-
Jimmy
what-
Valiant.
What about the Haiti Kid? What was his name? Little Beaver?
Okay. Yeah.
Now you're doing a little too much.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
It won't take that much to make them, right?
Little Tokyo. That's a midget wrestler.
Little Tokyo, yeah.
I wonder if he had a watch. Little Beaver. Inspiration.
Oh God, Gianni.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to know what you do with that action figure.
I don't think they have enough material for that figure.
Oh
No,
man.
no.
Johnny, did you really?
Now, I mean, you want to go Mickey James? I'll go with Mickey James.
Oh, Mickey James.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mickey Knuckles.
Mickey James minus the roast beef. I mean,
Mickey Knuckles looks like a caveman, Johnny.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. So I think we'll end the show on that note.
Mickey Knuckles.
We had 2 minutes left, but
Gianni, that was corny.
yeah.
Stop. Don't.
Yeah, there you go.
So on that note, I think we'll go ahead and end the show.
Ed Stranger Lewis, that's a good one too.
Oh yeah. Fritz Von Erich.
There you go. We forgot that one.
Mm-hmm.
Kiniski, Gene Kiniski.
There's so many possibilities.
I
Do you
just
know
want
Gene
that Lance Von
Kiniski is the
Erich.
one that told Fritz Von Erich that his older the first son Jackie had died? It was
No.
Gene Kiniski that broke the news to him.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Buddy Rogers and Buddy Rhodes.
Yeah.
There you go.
But we are at the end of our 2 hours, and we appreciate you joining us as you always do. We have some faithful viewers, and hope we didn't go too intense with the criticism in the first hour. But if we did, we apologize. But some things need to be said.
Yep.
And so, be back next week. We'll hopefully have a guest or two, and I'll work on Chris Nichols, and might get Chris Raines on here for a few minutes so he can show off that belt he got, and that will bring that episode to some closure. So until next week, we hope you have a new belt day and enjoy the weekend. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you guys.